Hello ladies and gents, Romie Reports here. Please like, comment, subscribe. This video is going to focus on Machine Gun Kelly's interview at the Breakfast Club. And I actually liked it more than I thought I would, because Machine Gun Kelly, he came up there right. In the sense where he didn't come up there drunk, he didn't come up there high. I don't care what may or may not have been in his system or still in the system, but he was speaking with a clear mind. He was focused. He wasn't going at them. He did what he needed to do, which is, I think this was an excellent interview for him. I think this was an excellent opportunity to really tell his side of everything and possibly sway some people who maybe just didn't care at all that he was even talking about things. The main points that he wanted to bring up is whether it's Eminem or management over at Interscope, there was someone that was derailing his career, certain opportunities, which, as we know, it's very easy to do in the entertainment field when you have a name for yourself. So even if Eminem personally wasn't calling people and cursing them out, or telling them, "Wait, you're supporting him after what he said to my daughter," which, no, he didn't say anything rude. It was just more so as a father. Speaking of Eminem, as a father, I don't want you to even put any of that on my daughter. Like, no. So, which he actually apologized. No, or at least took the tweet down. Yeah, took the tweet down. Was like, I don't mean any offense. That's the way that he did it. But I guess you can say the damage was still done. I think Machine Gun Kelly was more so trying to say that Eminem's a white rapper. He's been the main white rapper forever. And so does he really want someone else, especially someone else who isn't up under him, going and potentially getting some shining credibility? Look, we know that everyone who's at the top, some of them sometimes get the notion that, hey, as long as you can be at the top, as long as you're still essentially writing for me. But Machine Gun Kelly was with Diddy, and he still is signed to Bad Boy, even though you wouldn't think it for a lot of reasons. I like that he said that he never asked for a co-sign for from Diddy, from Puff, and Puff didn't. After the initial signing, really, it was more so like, okay, I have this dude, he's dope, and so see what he can do on his own. Fair enough. That's how a lot of times it is in the music industry. And I like the fact that MGK talked about, hey, his drug usage on and how, yeah, a lot of times where we saw him wilding was because of the drugs. And I felt bad when he was talking about how the only person he feels like he can really talk to is his daughter, and his daughter is really young. So part of me was kind of getting that whole thing of, dang, I heard this a long time ago about how you need to be careful about the type of relationships or friendships or whatever you have with your kids, because you don't want to lay too much on them. I'm sure his daughter is very mature, but you still, and I'm sure he doesn't just tell her everything, but she's probably looking like, hey daddy, you good? And so then he talks to her. I just hope that he can eventually find someone else to also talk to and feel confident enough, expressing his truth to someone else, like a therapist or whoever, because it really does sound like that whole thing of, all right, that's going on, then I drink a little bit more, then I pop more pills, then I do this, then I do that. I thought the conversation that they had with him about, hey, really call us, we're going to check in on you, because we don't want it to just be like a, oh, whatever type of thing with you, and dipping in and out with drugs, and you want to be around for your daughter and all of that. And he gets that, but I guess as long as he's going to be in this lifestyle, then there's...
Remember to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe and come back.
Just certain things that he maybe have difficulty coping with. And because they were like, look, you don't want to be a Lil Peep situation. You don't want to be a Mac Miller situation, and it can happen. You don't know. These were accidents. These weren't on purpose. And that's true. Another thing that was interesting is because we know G-Eazy also likes to use certain illegal substances, and MGK was saying how it was weird because G-Eazy was partying with him, they were doing drugs, having a good time, and then things flipped, and part of it had to do with Halsey because MGK said that yes, he did sleep with Halsey and that she's really cool, and he wasn't trying to go and blast her, put her out there at all because she's really nice, she's really dope, but he's not gonna go and be made out to be a liar. And so I said, okay, fair enough, fine, whatever. When we talked about Eminem as far as the raps, yes, Rap Devil was definitely more direct than what Eminem's doing with these responses, because Eminem, he's throwing a lot of words out there, and he's like really shooting at other people who most likely aren't going to do anything in return, versus, for example, like MGK. It's true, the kill shot, the biggest thing, not the biggest thing, but part of it was like the whole man bun thing. And MGK, I thought it was interesting when he said, well, speaking of that man bun, that was because I'm doing movies. I'm doing multiple movies, have multiple movies a year. I actually sell a lot of records. It's just that it's not rap. Like, I'm rapping, but the records aren't categorized as rap, they're categorized as pop. And I said, you know what, that is true. He had a couple of stuff last year and the year before. The song Camila Cabello, which was that really big one, Bad Things, maybe like 2 years ago. And like I say, definitely had last year, even early this year. But, which is interesting because G-Eazy makes club records. And nowadays, it's back to being a situation where if you make club records, they can be radio hits. And radio hits help with Billboard numbers. But Machine Gun Kelly, I think he does end up on more like traditionally pop stuff. It's where he's rapping over. That's interesting. That's interesting. I didn't think too much of that originally. Let's see. Was there anything else? I think this is just gonna be a wait and see. He did say he has another song ready, but he realized, okay, Kill Shot, wasn't the kill shot that he thought it was gonna be. So there's no need to go and do a part 2. Which I think is smart, because at this point, Eminem fans, they're just happy that Eminem responded and that it was good. Kill Shot was good. That wasn't the issue. It just wasn't as scathing as we thought it was going to be, because we know Eminem could do that if he wanted to, but for some reason, it doesn't seem like he wants to. I don't know if he's playing more so the corporate role. It's weird. This rollout for Eminem is weird. It's very weird. But that's pretty much it. So yeah, I thought it was a really good interview. I think it got breezed over quickly because, that's the world that we live in today, where as soon as something new happens, we're on to the next. But I'm going to go and give his album a shot, binge, and see if I like it or not. There was a lot of mixed reviews, but again, those could be people who either don't like him or just like Eminem more. So that's it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Come back.
Remember to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe and come back.